We are at Blade Show 2024 at Flytanium's booth, checking out their knife design that has this lock. I believe it's the Snex lock, but it's definitely something similar, if not. That I never got to try, but everybody was raving about this thing. Like, you gotta say, it's actually really, really cool. Aluminum scales. The blade seal's S35 on this one. Man, the thing is very smooth. Yeah. They did a very good job on that one. You have a bunch of different colors here. This one's the Blade Show exclusive. Is this titanium? Titanium.
That's my color, Jared.
That's her color.
That's my color.
Very, very cool. And where you guys got different micartas, different inlays. I like that green one. That's very cool. Ooh, listen to that sound. All right, so we are at Grimsmo Knives, and they have a new model out, which is really exciting. And what's the name of this one?
The Fiel.
The Fiel? The Fiel, and it is a button lock. This is the first button lock you guys have done, right? And this thing's absolutely gorgeous. If you don't know, I mean, Grimsmo's been well known for incredible machining, tolerances, and the action. Always insane on a Grimsmo. We're gonna check out a couple other models from them in 1 second. But yeah, this is a sweet piece. It's a little bit smaller than they typically do. A little bit more of a gentleman's piece, but still, you know, full-size knife. You can see it next to the Rask. And if you look at the action on the Rask, whoop, their detents are just tuned to perfection, man. I absolutely love the Rask. I think it has a great look to it, and like I said, the action is just so smooth. And everybody knows the Norseman. I personally love the look of the Norseman. Again, solid detent and action. Absolute fall shut. You got that dual ground recurved Tonto. I freaking love it. It's a large knife. Actually, I think it's a perfect size knife. But you can see all the machining, the way they do it. Super slim too, which is something that they're kind of known for, doing nice slim knives that are also full size. But now this new one, being a button lock, man, this thing is cool. You got some machining up there. Yeah, that's great. So, Grimsmo Knives. What was the name one more time?
The Fiel.
The Fiel. Grimsmo Knives Fiel. Definitely check this one out. Oh, that's nice. That's so smooth.
Yeah, I was talking about doing like, see how there's the Damasteel?
Yeah.
Maybe instead of the
Yeah.
standout,
Okay.
the Damasteel rep.
Okay,
And
like a
then do
backspacer?
An ambidextrous flip clip on it.
Yeah.
And then do this in a Timascus or Zergatai
Yep.
on the outer circle. And I think we have a winner.
That is very
maybe
nice.
chamfer the edges on these a little bit on the.
I see. I like them. I know what you mean. So yeah, as long as it stays. Yeah.
Just enough that it's smooth.
It's still really good though.
Right? Yeah. But there's a few tweaks we want to get it to that next level. The Yakuza. This one I'm the most.
I love this.
This is another one I'm super excited about. It's Felix Design, same guy did the Triad.
Okay. Oh yeah.
It's real nice.
Tell me if it's too bright and we'll move over here. Okay. Let's go right here. This is gorgeous. What's the name of this one?
The Yakuza.
The Yakuza. Look at that Tonto. My goodness. I love that. And then it's got this disc right here that you can use. The hole works great though. I love this, almost like a pistol grip, so you can plunge it into something.
They did that.
Beautiful backspacer.
Really?
The blade ratio.
Yeah.
I don't.
Let's see if we can. No, you gotta flip it. It's very comfortable though. Beautiful drop point.
Coming from the Couture.
Okay. Nice detent. Great detent on that. Look at that pivot. Can you get that?
See this one? Over with fade, titanium fade, and we come back in here with blue.
That flipper tab is very, very snappy.
Yeah.
Some curvature.
Love that blade.
Yeah, me too.
Pocket clip is getting added. We're adding a pocket clip.
Okay. Look at that, it's an integral. That's nice. I'm gonna spin it. Look at that. Oh, it's a glass breaker. It's got a little carbide or a little ceramic ball in the back. That's actually really nice in the hand. Like very, very nice.
Yeah, I have one myself.
Let's try to flick it and thumb flick it. Yeah, that's cool. I like how they put the lock bar cut out on the inside.
And it's a good price.
Super smooth. Yeah, this is cool. Let me, so it goes like that. So when you pull it out, let me see here. So go like this, you pull it out, then like that, then you get it like this.
And they do have a black handle, but it's a black blade. That's the only one that comes in the satin. Like that?
Oh, my finger keeps hitting it. Okay, so we gotta move that down. There we go. Look at this fitment right there. That is so unique how they did that. And this is an integral too. Wow. That's cool. That's really cool, ain't it?
It is freaking awesome.
One of the craziest things right here. So how does this thing, what do you, yeah, show me please.
So you push this forward, pops out like a baton.
Push what forward? What'd you put?
Push this,
okay,
slide
okay.
this forward. And then to get it to come back down, push this pin.
And just pop it down. Gotcha.
Pop back, so back out. Back down.
Got it, thank you. All right.
There's actually a pin inside.
What are you guys naming this?
I don't know the name of it yet. That's a Forever Steel right collab too.
All right, so
Forever Steel collab.
So check this thing out, guys. So you have the clip right here. Excuse me. You have the clip right here. You push the clip forward and you swing it out, and now you got something to plunge with, and then you can drop it down by going like that. And right now you got something basically to get somebody's DNA. Bam! You know what I'm talking about?
Let's take a little sample.
Yeah, the back cap comes off. So very cool. That's wicked.
That's awesome.
Titanium, not sure what the bolt is, but this is very smooth. You can see it pops right back. You can get it out really easily. Very cool. So this is the Fortuous. Wait, Fortuous. The Fortuous, this is made in Italy, and this isn't something you typically would normally see from CRKT, but lately they've been showing what they can do. And this, like I said, this one is made in Italy. And yeah, beautiful design. I love this inlay work. It's got a roller titanium clip. This is all titanium, the handle. I'm not sure the steel inside the Damascus, but look at this polished lock bar. It's got a liner lock that's, what's it called? Subliner lock. You can see how smooth it is. Subliner.
Is it a liner?
Yeah, there's no frame.
Oh, that's weird. I've never seen a subliner.
Yeah, you have.
I have? I feel like I've only seen
a lot.
subframe.
You've seen them a lot.
I thought
There's
they
one
were
right
all
there.
that.
Well, it's because the liner's not, it's screwed into the handle.
That's why you're the king of knives, because you teach me things, baby.
All right. This
I learned
one,
something new today.
I think this is also made in Italy, I believe. Liner lock access on this one, I can't stand. So this one I would be very angry at because the liner lock access is just horrible in my opinion. And I hate to say this at Blade Show. I normally don't like to criticize knives at Blade Show, but
you know bad liner access when you see it though.
Yes. All right, then we got the Monument. Woo. Oh, this is cool. I like this one.
Maybe either back up or go over the light. Sorry.
So this one is the Monument, and it is a full flat grind. I don't know the blade, so I don't see it, but they have been using M390 on some of their premium knives. This one is all titanium with the roller clip again. Crown spine. This is gorgeous. They did a great job on this. Good access to the lock bar on this one, and you can reverse flick off the blade. They polished this part of the lock bar, which is really cool too. All right. Then this is the last one we're going to check out from here. They do have more we didn't pick up, but this one's made in Italy, I believe. I'm not 100%, but I think it is. I love this blade shape. This is gorgeous to me. It feels like aluminum handles, but I'm not positive. It does have a sub-liner lock again, or actually, it's almost a frame lock, a sub-frame lock, but
almost frame lock.
well, because it is a liner, but it's thick.
Can I see?
So it's
that does look like a frame almost.
This is really, really nice. Great action, good access to the lock bar, very smooth on the drop. This one's very, I actually like this one quite a bit. This possibly is my favorite one yet, aside from the USA made one by Hogue. Actually, you know what? The Monument was really cool too. All right, we are at the Custom Knife Factory booth, Blade Show 2024. And they have a bunch of stuff here that I have not tried, so I'm really interested in checking them out. I've always liked Custom Knife Factory. They've always done a really, really good job. Oh, this thing is beautiful. Look at this. We got a Persian. Oh, beautiful integral. Damascus clip. Super snappy action. The studs are the stop pin, I think. I believe they are. And we have another one down here, a real Persian. Look at that. Big Persian. It's got needs a little bit of oil. That's all it needs. Then we move down here. What is this? R1, I think it says. Woo! That is super smooth. My goodness, is that smooth. And then as you can see, the price tag on this one, be very careful it doesn't look at that work. Get closer to that. That is just incredible. Not sure if that's real gold or not, but it is beautiful. Oh, a little bit of a slippery front flip. Let me do that again. There we go. That was me. Oh yeah, that's fine. Look at that work. You can see the skull right there. The naked ass. Oh, it's a woman blowing up a skeleton.
Nice, dude. Blade
Demonetized.
Blade Show 2024.
Demonetized. All right. Check out this guy.
The demonetized hand slaps you.
Yeah. That's a beautiful knife. We move down here, we got a flat. Or no, it's the same in life. Oh, I love that tink. There's a nice lockup. And that's the same one. This one's a little different. I think it's the same one as that one over there. Ooh, nice flipping action. Very, very light. Oh my goodness, this is light. So the titanium is all milled out. Yeah, that's very thin. We got a couple more on the other side we're gonna check out. Here, we'll start in here. This one, not in the title. Okay. Beautiful knives. Yeah, this guy, I've never tried this one either. Ooh, oh my goodness, that has a good detent. Yeah, I've never seen this. I've never even seen this online yet. Look at that mirrored groove on the spine. I can't even pick it up, man. That is crazy. Can you get the camera on there? Can you see it?
Barely.
It's nearly impossible, right? This is a complete mirror. Then we have this guy. Oh my goodness, that's smooth. Wow. Wait, the two scales machined together right there. It's so unique. Got a liner lock. That's fascinating. Then this guy, I don't even know what to say about this one. Holy cow. Oh, it's a flipper, and it works great. The disc works well too. Oh, it's cool. Look at that. I love that drop right there down to that point, dual grind. But look at this disc, this thumb disc. It's stair-stepped, so it's got a cut going down to it, then a ramp going up, allowing you to really get to it easily. And it feels so natural, even with the reverse flick. That's great. And then the flipper tab, very well jimped. That's super snappy. Look at that, man. And then your fingers actually land perfectly in those grooves. You can tell that was definitely intentional. Oh my goodness, that is just fascinating. Oh, we got another mirror swedge. Harpoon mirror swedge. Let's look at that lock. Big old thick lock. That's great. And we have a couple more of the same versions. And then this little guy right here. This seems more like a budget knife for them. $150, so that makes sense. S35 VN blade steel. Typically they do run more premium steels on their more higher end knives. So this would be more of a budget friendly knife for them. Even though S35 is still a super steel, so. All right, we're here with Hog Knives. And I've been wanting to get one of these on the channel for so long now. So to feel one in hand, it's as good as I could have thought, man. This thing is great. I love this flipper tab, the shape of it. Great breaking detent. We have a dual ground Tonto. Great reverse flick too. And thumb flick. Very slim in the hand. And I like the weight, it's very lightweight. You can see we have multiple different versions here. Very smooth action. Yeah, these are great. Beautiful machining. Titanium mill pocket clip and backspacer. The detent, man, it breaks so clean. Check out one more right here. This one might be hard to get. It's so reflective. Oh, that sound is really nice too. Very cool. Hog Knives, definitely check them out. All right, we are at EMP EDC, and you guys might remember the Pulse. Well, here is the Pulse R for ridiculous, because it is redunculous. Look at the difference there. It is extra, extra wide, but it functions extremely, extremely well. Like, man, it's such a crisp, clean breaking action. Very thin sheep's foot blade. What's the steel? Magna cut steel, 64 HRC.
No less.
Exactly what we like to hear. Titanium clip, aluminum body. We got the Ultim on this side. You can see the mechanism in there. You see the spring. Not sure if the camera's gonna be able to pick it up.
Yep, got it.
That sound is really nice. So these are great, and they actually have some of their USA made ones sitting here. I'm not sure if these are available or not, but they do have some here at the show. So you should have showed up to the show. Titanium clip, we got an aluminum body again. Amazing, amazing action. Magna cut steel, a couple different color options. All right, so we are at Vero Knives. What's going on, bud? How you doing?
Buddy? Good to see you again.
And you got some new models.
We have some new models.
Let's check them out. What do you got? You got the Nova.
Yep, so that's the Nova that actually dropped at Blade Show for the first time. It's our first Blade Show drop. This is our first time using Magna cut steel.
Oh, is it?
Yes, it is.
Nice. Love to hear that.
This is it's a taller blade, taller handle. Gives you a nice purchase on the knife, but it's also nice and thin.
Yes, it is slim.
Easy
It
to
is
carry,
slim.
and it's contoured, so it feels good in the pocket.
The blade geometry is really thin too.
Exactly.
Nice
So
thin
you have a
geometry.
high flat grind on here, which allows you to have a nice thin behind the edge,
Yep.
while still having a nice stock on the blade.
Yep, feels great. And then you guys are running Magna cut steel. Do you know the HRC you're running it at?
Yeah, so we have 62, 63 on it.
Okay.
Depending on the finish, of course, sometimes it pulls it back.
I know the coating does, yeah.
Exactly.
I know, I'm dealing with that right now with my K390.
Yeah.
I want to keep it at 63 plus, but with the coating, they just can't do it unless if I want to pay substantially more. And then I have to take the risk of like a large loss possibly.
Gotcha.
And then you guys got the fixed blades.
Yeah, and actually the fixed blade is the first knife we ever won best knife at Blade Show for at the last show. So
Are
we
you
won
serious?
best production fixed blade.
That's amazing, man.
you.
I would have thought it would have been one of your folders, to be honest, because your folders are amazing.
Well, we'll get to what actually happened at the show when we get over here.
So thin, I love
But
that.
on these are an EDC fixed blade.
Yep,
Kydex sheath, titanium clip.
love that.
This way, you can actually take the knife, an EDC or fixed blade.
Yes.
That clip, sorry, anybody.
All right, well, let's try it out in the thick jeans. We got the thick pocket jeans on. Let's see if it works.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Let me just make sure. Because I haven't put these in the pocket yet, so.
No, it's
oh, it's right there. I see it. Yeah. So it goes right over. Oh, yeah. Nice and smooth. Oh, that worked perfect.
Bingo.
That's nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got the Damascene steel version,
so you
too.
got the damn steel there. So what good is your fixed blade if it's sitting in a drawer in a backpack? It's better on your hip.
Oh, wow. It'll even pull out without push off.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that hangs on good.
yeah, especially in the thick jeans. So we
I like
did
that.
so
Oh, because you got that ridge.
Yeah,
Look at the
exactly.
clip. So it's got that ridge right there that prevents it from pulling out.
Yep, so
That's
full
nice.
titanium clip on that. And actually it ships with a belt clip that you can do vertical or horizontal carry as well.
Nice.
So as I got called up.
What does that clip look like?
So yeah, pulling out real quick.
I'm just curious what it swaps to.
sure.
Okay. Gotcha.
So you have your standard vertical carry here, and then you swing it around.
That's awesome. So you can scout carry or front carry. Yeah, that's great.
So as I got called for the win on this,
Yep.
I'm walking back to my seat all in a daze of just winning my first Blade Show Knife of the Year.
Yeah.
Paul hits me, goes, get back up there. I get called for the second win ever, and we got called for the one thing you want to get called for, and that's best folding knife.
Dude, that's
Yep.
amazing.
Thank
Good
you
for
very
you
much.
guys. That's awesome.
So that is our Lux. So before I tell you anything about it,
Okay.
feel that weight.
Oh, yeah, that's light. Oh, my goodness, that's light.
Bringing this in at 3.8 ounces. So we have a hollow grind on the blade, and then check out the interior of the scales.
That is very thin, too.
Thin
Very,
on the
very
edge,
thin.
And then
Oh, my God. You guys aren't going to be able to see this with the lighting, but it is milled out with like a honeycomb pattern
Exactly.
throughout the entire handle.
Trying to keep that strength in there.
My goodness, is that thin.
Got it.
Like, that's a lot of machining in there. Like,
Yep,
it gets
exactly.
deep, really deep.
So this is a 3.7 inch blade
Okay.
at only 3.8 ounces.
And you got 3 forms of deployment.
Exactly.
Front flipper, flipper, and the reverse flicking hole.
Exactly. And then once you get really good at it, you can reverse flip
Reverse
it like
flick
that.
too, yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. And good
Thank
for
you.
you guys. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Joseph, thank you for having us. Dude, that's awesome, man. What's the fixed blade called? What's the name of this?
Necronaut.
The Necronaut fixed blade? Okay. Man, look at that American Tonto. That's a beautiful American Tonto. I love an American Tonto with a secondary tip like that. Very pokey primary tip. Very ergonomic, man. Perfect size. This is a great fixed blade. Beautiful. Very attractive.
Look at this Damascus over there.
All right, I'm with Todd from Waterville, and we're checking out some of his knives here, but he's got a really cool backstory, so go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Jared. Hey, this is Waterville Cutlery, and I'm a vintage knife collector. I acquired a Waterville collection from the 1800s. Most would say the oldest knife brand in America. Started in 1847, closed doors in 1913, according to Goins Encyclopedia. It was based out of Waterbury, Connecticut. So I've got some original ones here, and as I was collecting, I wanted to bring this brand. I was curious about this brand and what was going to happen to it. I started researching the trademark, ended up with the trademark.
Okay.
So now I have the trademark, and I'm bringing this
awesome.
brand back using some of the finest custom knife makers in this room here at the Atlanta Blade
It's
Show.
amazing.
As they're making the knives for me. And so I have, Mike Zerny made the very first one. And of course, for a custom knife maker to make more than one of a knife, that's a big ask.
Yes.
But they are making anywhere between 5 and 10 of each.
This is one that really stands out to me. Can you tell me about this one right here?
Yeah, this is made by Mike Zerny, one of the most reputable custom makers in the country.
Okay.
He made 5 of these for me for Waterville Cutlery. This is mammoth ivory scales. It's a 2-blade swayback jack pattern.
Beautiful.
Got a beautiful shield inlay. Look how this comes together, the blade and the back spring.
Seamless.
It's seamless. I mean, that's what I love about Mike's work. But interesting, look, these are numbered. So the number 24, this was made in 2024, 06. This is the 6th knife in the collection.
Okay.
So far I have 11 different knives. And then the last 2 digits, MZ, initials of the maker, Mike Zerny. So as we build this collection over time, we'll always know what year it was made, where it fits in the collection, and who made it. And,
that's awesome.
And my website, you know, tells more of the story, watervillecutlery.com. So, but I have one left of these. This is a beauty.
That's a gorgeous piece. I love that. I love that Warncliffe blade. And it does have another blade here.
Yep, second blade.
As you can see, a little spear point. Nice snap to it. Yeah, these are beautiful.
Thank you.
Nice pull too. So we are with Semper Custom Knives. I've never checked anything out from them until just now, but I am absolutely impressed. This knife is extremely light. Like, you don't expect it to be this light. And the Damascus is insane. Listen to the sound.
It's low. It's real low.
I'm not sure if it's coming over the mic with all the noise, but it is a beautiful sound. And the detent is super crispy. You can actually feel the engagement of the lock. I love when I feel that. Flipper tab works great. Just absolutely gorgeous. You can see all the different inlay work.
So this is for sure?
Man, and obviously he's got some pry bars and a lot of other fixed blades.
Yeah,
So we're here at Pyrotech. You guys know them on the channel. We've done a bunch of videos on them. I think this was a really awesome idea. They're using a crossbar lock with magnetic scales. So you see there's 4 magnets. This one's all zirconium. You can see the liners are zirconium. What kind of Damascus is this?
Sorry? Oh, yes, but it's magnet cut core with the Damascus steel outside.
Okay, so it's magnet cut with Damascus on the outside. Wow, that's cool. Magnet cut core. I haven't seen that yet. So, and this makes it to where you can change your Omega springs, clean it, do whatever you need to do, and slap them right back on. To get the other side off, you just easily, after you pop these off, you just unscrew that screw, and then this side will pull off just the same with the magnets. But leaves for a nice strong mechanism. Feels really solid, feels really good. I've thrown it, I've done a lot with it. They do not just pop right off, but the crossbar lock is a nice strong locking system. So beautiful, beautiful knife. And then they have a ton of scale options, of course, because if they're easy to pull off, they're easy to put on.
This is for the fist blade.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Can you show me that in a minute?
Oh, okay.
I just want to pop this scale on so they can see it. Okay, tell me when you're ready.
you're rolling.
All right, so see, I took the scale off already, the one, and then you can just pop this one right on top of that, just like that. So it makes it to where, like I said, you can easily, I think I put that one on backwards. You can easily take it off and pop it right back on. And then right here, this little tab right here is machined out, so pops right in there. Hook the top, right to the bottom, and it is on. Very, very cool. So they also have a fixed blade.
Yes, but we don't have the blade.
We have a picture of it.
Yes, I have a picture
Yeah,
of it.
that sounds good. What is this, leather? That is so
Alcantara
cool.
leather.
That is really cool.
It's used on the luxury sport cars, so we use it on the fist blade handle.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. Oh, that is cool. So this is leather right here. It's leather and titanium. You can see the stitching.
Stitch manually.
This is something I've never seen done. Stitched on the titanium. Wow. I love that blade shape. Look at this micarta. What's the name?
My name's
Get the
I'm Tim Bernard.
Neve?
Neeves.
I'm Neeves Knives.
Sorry?
I'm Neeves Knives.
Neeves, oh.
Yeah. That's funny. That's funny.
That's fun.
Yeah, very cool. So Tim Bernard.
You're a knife dealer, right?
No, I'm on YouTube.
Okay.
I designed some knives. I just started this year, but I have a YouTube channel. So I review and test knives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This is beautiful micarta. I love this micarta. This is like my favorite kind of micarta. Beautiful back spacer, very smooth action, super snappy detent. Look at that. Look at deployment. Very smooth. What is this?
It's an old micarta from World War II.
Oh,
German
wow.
micarta.
Okay. So it's a vintage.
Yeah, it is called the pineapple trust, they call it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man. Vintage micarta from World War II. And that's antler, right?
Jigged bone.
Okay, jig bone. That is beautiful. Love the ergos on that. Is that DLC?
It is. Actually, it's PVD.
PVD, okay. It looks great with that mirror polish. And what is this, G10?
G10.
Okay.
Sandblasted G10.
Okay, yeah, I see it now. Very nice. Oh, sorry, no, it's my fault, sorry. Oh, I love, is this yours still?
This is a partnership between me and Master Knives. I made the design.
Oh, I love this.
They will produce it.
I love this. This is gorgeous.
Thank you, sir.
This is absolutely my kind of knife. I love harpoons. I'm doing a design right now that's a harpoon recurve tanto. Oh, I love that. That is so nice. Very thin geometry. Super lightweight too. Man, it's light. Oh, because you got the milling in the titanium.
Yep.
Plus it's a button lock, so you don't have the the frame that goes all the way down. It's nice and milled out. That is gorgeous. I like this. I like this a lot. That is very nice. My goodness. You're welcome. How you doing?
Very good, thanks.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Honorate.
Hunter? All right. What's the company?
It's mine.
I know. What do you have? Is it just
My name.
It's just your name, Hunter Villain? Okay. Oh, it's very thin. I like this a lot. Wow. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love that sound, that walk and talk. That's very, very nice.
I think that
This one's a backlock. Ooh, that's very smooth.
I want them to be light and smooth, especially on linerless models like this.
Yeah.
Just very thin, very light, easy to carry.
You can open it one-handed.
Yeah.
That's very nice. I like the polished fuller on top.
It just deserves a wipe to get it nice and clean, but
Oh yeah.
it's all RWL
RWL 34.
for the blade.
Yeah. Oh, it's so. I'm gonna leave it open so I don't touch it. I love that blade.
Don't snap it closed.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Perfect. And you see the bolster, the line created by the bolster, just follows the bevel line, the plunge line.
Yep.
See? That makes the knife dynamic, both open and closed.
Yeah, that's very nice. I like that.
Integral, I'm able to do the end hollow.
Okay.
And finish it very, very thin, as you can see. You wouldn't be able to do that with liners, otherwise you'd have a seam.
Right, yes.
Since it's integral, I can just go very deep and hollow.
Yes.
And I think it gives a nice touch.
Yeah, nice transition too down to the blade.
And it's polished, so it gives also another dimension.
Yes,
with the
it's very nice. I like that.
I like to play with
It's kind of the same thing here too. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
It's very. It almost. I thought it was a fixed blade when I first walked up.
That's the deal, man. That's what I'm trying to do.
That's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
You knocked it out of the park.
I think this one's my best one yet in terms of.
I love this. This is the one that caught my eye first.
I'm gonna break this freaking phone. That's the best I ever made in terms of fit finish.
Oh yeah, the fitment. Oh, the fitment's perfect. How many knives do you make a year?
About 50.
Yeah.
That's the Brian Brown design we just released.
Yeah. It's released?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the Osprey. Again, Magna cut at our great HRC.
Osprey?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's very cool.
Slight recurve on that blade.
Yeah. Very slight.
Yeah. But it
Magna
gives it a
cut
good
steel.
pull.
I love that clip point, harpoon clip point.
Texture on the handle, great sheep. No
rattle, no tap. No, that's nice.
Yeah. It's really good.
How does it? What is? I've never seen one like this. How does
So,
it?
everyone likes sheaths. You're either going to go with like a tech lock or an ulti clip.
Right.
So this is like a good base that you will upgrade to whatever you want. So you can run it horizontal, you can run it vertical. He makes it in-house, our sheath guy. He's been at Chattanooga Leatherworks, really great. USA.
So you just run your belt through it.
You run your belt through it.
That's really cool. That is really, really cool. And then if it's thicker, you just have to space it out.
And you can, again, run any tech lock, run any ulti clip, run any system you want on there.
Yeah, because
you have the whole pattern they have.
That is really cool. I like that.
Yeah, so it's just a good base. We're going to have that in leather as well coming up soon. But right now it's just Boltron, which is a Kydex equivalent.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Where are they available? At your site?
So on our site, any dealer as well that is able to stock them. We've sold quite a few, and we'll be working on it in the next batch soon.
Very cool. Oh, that one's really smooth.
While you're here, I want to tell you the story about this.
Yeah, please do. Please do. Oh, ooh, I like that one. Can I hold this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I love that.
That is a custom by Bob Terzula.
Oh, I see.
That was made in 1988.
Holy cow, are you serious?
This clip is made by Spyderco. This is an original history of the integration of the liner lock.
Wow.
And we only made about 50 of these. It's called the Mariner 2.
So this is like 1 of 50?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
I found it at a flea market years ago before I even started working at Tactile. Whenever Bob reached out to us about making a knife, I was like, we have to make this one.
How did you find it at a flea market? I never get that lucky.
That's where this came in.
Yeah.
We wanted to integrate the thumb disc. That was killer. If you look very closely at how we did this, it's dovetailed.
Oh, yes, I do see that.
So we're creating tension and pressure off of the thumb disc instead of drilling and tapping it.
No wonder why it's working so well.
And,
it's very smooth.
We kept as much of the original design as we could. We kept even a lanyard hole, but instead of doing a lanyard hole through the body, it's a lanyard pin.
Through the back? Yeah.
The clip, he wanted to go with a 3D milled, and that's exactly what we did. He does this in quite a few of his customs. Typically a little bit bigger, but because this is more of a petite knife, we wanted to slim it down a little bit.
Yeah, it's somewhat of a gent carry.
Yeah, it's very much in his style.
Yeah, you guys did a great job with that D10 though.
Thank you.
That is so smooth.
We were able to make 5 of these. They were made yesterday morning. This is fresh off the press.
Well, for a prototype, man, this is a killer job right here.
Thank you. We hope to have some of those available in about 8 weeks or so, and we'll be releasing the information about it later.
Man, I can't get over you got this. That's nuts.
36 years old.
Man, it really shows you Bob Terzola's work to be, over 30 years old, and it's still so good. I mean, you would never expect it. I wonder if it's ever been sent in for maintenance or anything. Because
he said it wasn't. He said those were all factory finishes from them. And it's wild. We talked about.
Really cool.
I had dinner with him last night. And we talked about the integration of the inset lock and how we're doing it.
Yeah.
He really loved our innovation on that. So there's no screw holding in that. We machined a shelf inside the titanium and wedge it in there, and then it's compression fit on the back spacer.
Okay, so it put together is what's holding it.
It put together is what's holding it, and it's easy for you to take it apart as a customer. It's not going to break on you.
Yeah.
So much more maintenance friendly. But it's a good integration of it.
And for such a light blade, this thing is just so smooth. You guys did a great job on it, man. I like that thing a lot.
Yeah. Our sharpening guy has always requested exactly what you mentioned in your video.
Okay.
A better sharpening choil to make it easier for us not to scrap parts, and for customers not to leave a smile.
Right.
So that's what we did.
Okay, yeah,
we went
very
further
nice.
back with that plunge grind.
That looks great. That looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys pulled the edge away from the plunge, so now you have room to sharpen it. That's perfect.
Yeah.
You guys knocked it out of the park.
Gives it a good amount of life that will last the customer long enough to enjoy it as long as they want.
I love this milling pattern you guys do. I keep saying it almost looks like a feather.
Yeah, it is feathered very much.
Yeah.
Well, it's an archer, so it's very much like bow and the feathering on a
like a bow and arrow.
On an arrow. As well.
I got you. I didn't realize. I didn't even put that together. Wow.
That's why we went with that feathering style, and then that's crystallized titanium for the inlays.
Yeah, that looks beautiful. So You guys doing all different types of inlays?
We've done zirconium, we've done crystallized titanium, we're going to do Damas steel.
Are those considered special editions, or just they're going to be sold like just?
They're going to be sold typically through social media is how we sell the inlaid versions. Our website we sell the kind of the classic, which is just the standard blade, our standard model.
So this is titanium inlays, right? Or zirconium, yeah. Man, it's so nice. Yeah, I love this model, man. You guys did such a good job.
Thank you.
It's so smooth. The detent is tuned so well for both actions. I actually brought mine with the blade show.
Awesome. That means that's a great sign.
That means oh yeah, for sure.
If you're taking it to the world's biggest knife show, that's the knife you like. Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, they did such a good job. Okay, all right, so what is this guy right here? Just show it to me, huh?
Yeah, cool. So this one is the Darkfire. It's probably going to be Winterblade's first OTF, and it's actually kind of inspired by the Mandalorian Dark Saber, so it's Darkfire. And it's got kind of a unique blade guard firing mechanism.
Wow.
And both in and out.
That is really cool.
It's got little slots for tritium or glow vials there.
Yeah.
And then on the inside, it's kind of unique too. Instead of like the typical extension spring with L-hook mechanism. It's got a kind of a simplified mechanism, so very easy to do maintenance on and lube up and stuff like that. So yeah. But otherwise, just a really fun knife. Super excited about it.
All right. Oh yeah, that's a nice clean break too. Yeah, oh, I like that.
M390 and
beautiful Tonto too. Yeah, it's got. You got a little bit of resistance right there, but once you break that, I mean, it's very clean, and this has got nice texturing, so you can easily retract. This is nice and smooth. It's not like a Microtech where you're like struggling to push it.
Yeah, the blade guard gives you pretty good leverage.
That's true. Yeah, yep. And the texturing and everything is very nice.
Yeah, and it's actually not too bad in the pocket. Not as bad as you might think. This blade guard is flush with the top of the scales.
Okay.
So it actually feels not too bad. You might be surprised.
I like how I can just literally do it with my pointer finger.
Right, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
This is aluminum?
Aluminum, yep. Okay. 70-75 aluminum.
Okay, nice.
And then M390.
What's inspired you with these knives? What were you doing before this? What's like your background?
Just mechanisms and gadgets. I'm into the, more so than like the aesthetics. I mean, I try to make them look nice, but more so than the aesthetics, I'm into the mechanics of knives, right?
Gotcha. So this one's really cool. I was checking this one out. It's an automatic and you can close it.
Right, yep. Yeah.
That is so unique.
So yeah, unlike like a coil spring powered side opening automatic, this one is magnet driven.
So it's magnetic driven. Okay.
Yeah, two opposing magnets, one in the blade and then one right here in the handle.
Okay.
And but what's kind of cool is in addition to kicking the blade out, if you give it a little oomph on the close, the same two magnets that fire the blade out will kick the blade in. So it's basically a magnetic detent. Those two firing magnets also double as the detent.
And you can use it manually.
And you can flick it out.
Yeah.
And if you want,
that's crazy cool.
Yeah. And if you want, you can remove the magnets and you just have a normal, good, solid, regular, non-magnetic folding magnet.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're saying without no auto, basically?
Right. Yeah. The two magnets are basically the firing magnets, but it does have a spring-based lock.
Yeah.
So it will function completely without the
detent though what acts as the detent feels really good.
So would you have to leave one magnet as the detent?
You wouldn't, no, because it's the lock has enough spring tension on it.
Oh, okay.
It's a light spring detent, but it's still enough detent to keep.
That's really nice. So you wind up getting it down pat very quickly to close it.
Yeah, it's just timing. Yeah.
Yes, just timing.
I tell people maybe a day or two and you'll have it down.
Yep. So, okay, now this one. This is a large factor, right?
Basically a factor XL. Yeah, I call it the factor 8, and that's just a reference to the overall 8.5 inch length.
And I noticed you changed this guy a little bit.
Yep. Yeah, there's a higher leverage on the flip lever. It kind of curls around the lock, so it comes up closer to the pivot, and that actually gives you more leverage on the blade firing. So you probably feel a difference between this lever and then
big difference.
Regular.
Yeah, big difference.
And then it's also coupled with that, it's got a 4 magnet detent. I call it a quad magnet detent.
Oh, that is so cool.
So you can make this detent as strong as you want.
I love that, because that's the one thing that I loved about your models was that double magnetic detent.
Right.
Because it just offers such a crisp break.
So I went back to that and I doubled it.
That is amazing. And then you can add or remove, you're saying?
Yes, exactly. You could have 2 magnets in there, you could have 1 magnet in there, or all 4, and you can make them thicker.
Man, could you ask for anything better? That is amazing.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Magnet cut blades.
And this is still the magnetic lock.
Yeah,
right.
It's
Same thing.
Yep. Yep. Dude. It's got a nice troil on there.
This thing is awesome. I love this. I love it.
Blades on everything.
Yep, MagnaCut blades
Oh,
on,
it's
the, on the aluminum, just on these.
Oh, okay.
Well, not on a couple of them.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Okay, and then this guy.
That is the Veyron, so that's another a new folder that we're launching as of this blade show.
Okay.
And this has it's just a good solid everyday folder, but it's got a variation of my Severn Stealth Lock. Yep. So it's a dual actuation. So it's got the nubs and then it's got the tab up here.
Yeah, I like this tab too. This one's really good.
And uses an extension spring instead of a compression spring, which actually gives you a little bit lower friction on the lock action. So it's actually a really smooth lock. And yeah, so just a great fidgety knife, solid everyday carry knife. So.
Yeah, so it's almost like a shark or snakes lock a little bit.
Yep.
But then you also have the buttons here that you can use. Yeah. Or you can use this guy right here.
Yeah, the idea was kind of a button lock coming from the top of the handle. Okay. That's kind of what I was going for. So
I like the size of it.
Yeah, it's
very slicey
it's
too.
About 8 inches overall length, I think. About
that's
3.5 on the blade edge, I think.
Okay, and then this guy.
Yeah, the Severns, you guys.
Yeah, I do have a Severn already. You can watch the full video. You can watch the full video on the channel.
Yep.
It's really awesome. It has similar tab to that one right here.
Right.
So you can get it. That one's a little bit grippier, the new one, but this is really nice.
Yeah, that's my patent pending Stealth Lock. So it's got that spring-loaded.
Oh,
latch.
it is patent pending?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So it's got the spring-loaded latch and then the dual actuation.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yep. But otherwise, your followers are familiar with that.
And then this guy, I don't think
so there's the X-ray. I call this the X-ray because every single model is going to come with clear polycarbonate scales.
Okay.
And that's kind of inspired by my love for RC cars, which are Lexan bodies painted from the inside. So the idea with the clear scales is you're going to be able to paint them from the underside of the scale.
Really?
And then the paint won't scratch from the outside, so it'll be protected. And but other than that, it's a kind of a factor spin-off. It's got the flip lever, obviously.
Yep.
It's a little bit sleeker design.
Same locking mechanism?
It's got a different lock. I was going to mention. I don't have a special name for this lock, but it's a.
Not yet.
I call it the X-ray lock.
Yeah. Okay, the X-ray. I like
it. But it's ambidextrous. So you got the ambidextrous lock, ambidextrous flip lever, reversible clip. Yeah. So.
Check it out. So yeah, the one difference is how high the point is right there.
Yeah.
You got the thumb studs and the thumb hole.
You can actually actuate it. Sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
You can actuate it like a kind of like a
crossbar lock,
and like a bar lock, or like a a back lock.
Oh, okay. What do you mean?
Or like a shark lock. Here, I'll show you. Sorry, I didn't mean to grab.
No, you're fine. No.
Like a shark lock, in the way that kind of like a spine lock. You can.
Oh, I see. Just one finger
straight down like that. Yeah.
Yes, just on the side.
Yeah, or with your thumb, you can actuate it like that. So, in other words, you don't have to reach up with.
With these
grab
knives,
both nubs. Yeah.
With these knives, man, they're so fidget friendly from all different angles.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
You're gonna figure out like your own little thing the way you like to open and close it.
Right.
Or always.
Yep.
All right, then this guy.
Now this is fun. Okay, so this is a frame lock, right? So you got your ball detent, you got your snappy action, S90V blade, full titanium, but then it's got spine lock actuation. So this little tab on the spine releases the frame lock.
Okay.
So you get the convenience of the spine lock mechanism, spine lock actuation, I should say, but the snappiness of the ball detent, the crispness of the ball detent. So yeah,
that is neat. Okay.
Pretty cool. Drop point blade.
Yeah.
So you can swing that open with the tab on the spine too.
Oh yeah, okay,
exactly.
okay.
You got it down. Yep.
Yeah, that's really cool. And then you can always probably drop it like this on your finger.
Yeah, pretty fidgety.
Yeah, very fidgety. Very light too. And then you can always just do it like a frame lock.
You can, exactly. I didn't do a cutout for the lock
because you have this.
Because it's kind of a secondary actuation. Yeah.
If you want to do it,
right.
yeah. That is really, really cool.
Another kind of cool feature of this whole setup is that it makes the frame lock, bar lock, makes this spine lock actuation, the spine tab, safer. Because if you got your hammer grip, right?
Yeah.
You can't pull down on that. You're not going to release the lock.
Right, because you're holding it in. You're engaging it. That's cool.
Exactly.
Very nice. And then this is the factor, right?
Yep, that's the
factor. Yeah, you guys have seen this on the channel. If not, definitely go watch my full videos. You can see the magnet detent and magnetic lock that he's got in this. This was your first one, right? Your first model?
Right, yep.
And this is basically what started it all.
Right.
And just basically, you know, went crazy through the knife community because it is so unique and so different.
One more here, I left that.
Oh, okay.
It's the Gray Walker. So this is a double action side opening auto.
Oh.
So,
oh shit.
Wow.
What?
So 2 extension springs, 1 extension spring kicks the blade out, and then the second extension spring pulls the blade back.
Did you guys see that? So it's a side auto and a side, my goodness.
And you can flick it open if you can get a finger in there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there you go.
And still close it.
Yeah, right.
That is so wicked. That was my fault.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go.
There you go. Yeah, it resets. It'll disengage just like an OTF.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this is so wicked. Wow.
Thank you.
It has such an interesting feeling to it. That was my fault again.
I actually entered that one in the most innovative contest. We'll see how that pans out.
If it doesn't win, you're cheating. You're cheating, for sure.
Well, thank you.
So.
That's a fun one.
Oh my goodness. This is so unique. I've never seen anything like this. I didn't even, you know, I mean, you know things are possible,
right?
But it's like you just don't even think that it's possible.
It's exactly my thinking when I kind of came up with the concept. I wasn't sure if it was possible, but managed to work it out somehow.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, so.
Brian, thank you, man.
Yeah,
this has been really cool, man.
You.
We are with KC from Knives Fast on YouTube. Also the owner of Tempest Knives. What's going on, KC?
Hey, Jared.
And we're going to check out some of his prototypes that he should be having coming out
absolutely
soon.
In the next few months.
Next few months.
So actually, let's start with this guy. This is the Fractus. Did you review a? Whoops. Yep.
No, go ahead. You're
Did
fine.
you review a Fractus? I cannot remember.
I did. Yes, I did.
But the Fractus is actually this. What you're feeling is a production model.
Okay.
They sent me part of the order. The rest are coming soon. And they're going to go to pre-order people first.
Okay.
And then after that, I will have probably about 5 of each variant on the website.
Gotcha.
And then I hope to do another run. Look at this guy. To me,
oh, I love that.
That's the Storm Cloud is what I call it. And I just think it came out. These are a concept made.
Okay.
Everything else is KUBEY with me, but that's concept.
Both do a great job.
And they did a really nice job. We did go with tooled on both sides of the pivot, simply because they weren't doing the captive pivot quite the way I liked it, so we went with tooled and just Loctite it and you know, that kind of thing. But
nice.
So these will be on the website in a few weeks, probably.
Soon.
These are 2 prototypes with KUBEY. This is the Microjet, which is the small version of the Jetstream.
Yep.
I did take, I was about to tell you a minute ago, I took the cant out of the blade. A lot of people on the Jetstream, if you remember, it kind of swoops up.
Okay.
And that was for ergonomic reasons. But a lot of people didn't like that aesthetically, so I took that out of there. And these are going to run about $140 ish for carbon fiber or titanium milled, contoured, and 154 CM.
Yeah, let's get that flipper tab. Beautiful.
Low profile flipper tab. They nailed the detail.
Yes.
On
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Dude, I'm sorry. We're a little close quarters here. I'm whacking him with the knife.
Yeah, no.
And then this is the downdraft.
Okay. Let me
my first. You guys know my usual blade shapes are sheep's footy or drop point or spear point. We went with a Warncliffe for the first time.
Okay.
So this is again going to be.
Is this aluminum or tie?
That's bead blasted aluminum.
Okay.
I like it a lot. It came out really, really nice. I am likely going to do. If you see here, this is a stonewash.
Okay.
But I'm likely going to do the belt satin.
I like the belt
like
satin.
I did here.
Yeah.
And so. You'll have, right now, 3 versions, but we did talk to some dealers at the show, so you might actually see another version. We'll see what actually comes to fruition, if you know.
I love that fuller, man. The fuller works great. You can thumb flick it easily, too.
You know, with me, I always like the longer holes because that gives you options, and you're right, the fuller
and your hand
as well.
sizes are different.
Everybody's hands are different. Where your reach is, everything. So I try to make it where anybody can flick it.
Great access to that lock bar. Always love to see that. We want to be able to disengage a knife easily. I can't tell you how many knives I've tried at the show. They're just horrible access, man. It's like, It just drives me
There was
nuts.
one knife I actually came here to buy, and I got my hands on it, and I didn't buy it because it had, for me, not good lock bar access. I didn't care for it, but you know, it is what it is. But for me, it's always going to be a key.
KC, thank you, man.
Thank you for
appreciate
coming
your
by,
time.
dude.
If you guys want to see some more content from Blade Show, I'm going to put some cards up on the screen, or if you just want to see some more content from the channel, there's going to be some cards up on the screen for you to click on. Work hard, stay tough. Until next time, peace!